second is in the lung she has a mass which is 7.5 in inches, is like 3 by 3 inches. Okay.
Wow. What is
Okay.
that?
It's a tumor, which is most probably malignant. Okay. She has a brain mass, right? Okay, which I don't think is malignant, but is in a very, very bad situation. Is pressing on
Okay, it is currently 1:30 in the afternoon on February 19th, a Sunday. We were going to visit my grandma for the first time in the hospital. Not even a few months after my grandma was diagnosed with lung cancer, she passed away. She never smoked before. Whenever I spent time with my grandmother, she always had a smile on her face. She was smiling since the day she married my grandfather. My grandfather passed away at such an early age that I was never able to meet him. His stories lived on through my grandmother, and they were passed down to me. No matter how many times my grandma repeated the same story about my grandpa, I never shied away from hearing it. She said, one day, he went out for a flight with a new cadet. As much as the young man was petrified that something bad would happen, my grandpa reassured him that everything was going to be alright. He knew the ins and outs of planes, and he was able to glide them through the air without a brush of effort. This was just another routine flight, and we were going to take an easy ride right along the coast. The pilot in training continued to second-guess himself. But my grandpa continuously reassured him that everything was going to be alright. But suddenly, the engine cut off, the rotor stopped spinning, and they were on a heavy course straight for the ground. Now the young pilot was certain that they were going to die. There was no chance in hell that they were going to land anywhere safely with a failed engine. My grandpa grabbed a hold of the controls. As he began their descent, he glided the plane safely down and landed in a field near the Gulf Coast of Mexico. If it wasn't for his quick response and prior training, they both would have surely died. My grandpa saved that young man's life that day. I always reassured myself, now my grandma's able to fly with my grandpa up there. Thanks, Grandma, for helping me meet Grandpa. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me a story that you have from one of your grandparents, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hello, Eric.
And if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord.